right into it. Double toast to the symbol. Yeah. Don't be afraid, yes. Warm. Let me go, man.
You know, all people got a shot of your muffin top, man.
I know. Muffin top, a symbol.
Muffin top man.
Muffin top man. Warm. That's some giant bullshit right here. Now, let's go ahead and get into you know that music. That's one of the best movies of all time. The Avengers, one of my favorite movies of all time.
Is it? I mean, I know you like it. That's right. It is one of those movies you say you like to watch over and over.
Yeah, it's one of mine too. Is it not one of yours?
Yo, yeah. I mean, there's so many movies I like.
Martin's not one of yours.
I dig the movie a lot.
Okay.
What's going on here?
I'm making fun of him.
Okay.
He does that. Yeah.
That's his thing. Yours. Have you not heard that?
Well, he grew up in LaGrange.
There you go.
Oh,
Exactly.
country. Avengers can't even help you with your words.
Not with that one.
Not with that word. People have been anticipating the sequel. Avengers, Age of Ultron. Ultron, their biggest enemy yet. Tony Stark, all he wanted to do was give the Avengers a break. He's like, I don't even like half you motherfuckers anyway. I don't want to see you all the time.
Like that.
It seemed like that. Y'all don't even like y'all half the time. And we always have to come together and save the world. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to invent some AI, some artificial intelligence that will do the job for us. So I can go off and fuck my chick and drink martinis and be a drunk and have to look at you. The only problem is, and as we know, whenever you create artificial intelligence, these days they say it will turn on mankind. Humans are not good enough for this world. We only cause trouble and destruction. And sure enough, this AI that he invents, Ultron, the only way that the world can be peaceful, which is his mission, is to, get rid of the people.
I mean, he's not wrong.
You know what? It's true. Half the time you can't really argue with him.
Yeah.
The machine can start out nice, but it could just look at the news one day, like 2 days ago, for instance, and then decide the big problem with this planet are these people.
Ultron is the big villain in the movie. And what they don't show you in the trailers is just how much of a prick he really is.
It's James Spader.
Yeah, it's James Spader. James Spader is doing the voice. And you think Ultron's going to be like, I am all powerful and mankind must go because we must save the earth and I am noble. And no, he's just kind of like, yeah, fuck you guys. Y'all ain't shit.
He really is.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not that cold robotic to save mankind, I must destroy mankind. He takes it personally.
I think you're confusing peace with quiet.
Yeah? What's the vibranium for?
I'm glad you asked that because I wanted to take this time to explain my evil plan.
It's his brain being somewhat scrambled that he's not fully formed. The only reason he didn't just beat them all to death at the very beginning.
But even though his brain is scrambled, he's still talking shit.
Oh, yeah.
You're like, look at y'all in here. Think y'all really some shit. Y'all don't even know what I'm about yet.
Singing Pinocchio.
Pinocchio, yeah. Ain't no strings to hold me down. Everybody's looking at him. What the
That's true. They don't even fight him right away because they're just like, what the hell is this?
Yeah, right.
Hey, man, you want a drink or something?
I know the party pretty much is over, but if you want to sit down,
he's almost like butthurt. Like, why didn't y'all all invite me to this shit? And I'm like, hey, man, we even know you existed. Shit, I'm Ultron, baby. Shit, don't start the party without me.
Now I'm gonna imagine the movie with Terrence Howard's voice as Ultron.
Shit. Humans ain't shit. Fucking move. Let me take over the planet. So now with this, robots just doing what they're programmed to do. The Avengers said, well, shit, here we go again. We got to save the world, except this time, Tony, you fucked things up.
Right.
Funny how that worked out, isn't it? Yeah, we coming in to clean up your mess.
I was trying to save everybody. You might want to try harder next time.
Yeah. It's funny because in the trailer, like Black Widow just told me, yeah, but you fucked up royally, didn't you? This is one of the biggest adversaries because Ultron in this, Ultron is a creature that can be anywhere. Villains have gone to the cloud now.
Yeah.
So Voltron can recreate at any time. I'm Voltron. Ultron.
I thought you said Voltron.
Yeah,
I was like,
and you were just going to sit there and just let me do it.
I wasn't sure, and I was like, all right, I don't want to pull him out. He's on a roll, so I don't want to stop
No, I
him.
appreciate that, but feel free to tell me I'm fucking up.
Okay.
You see what happened? They didn't tell Tony he was fucking up. Tony Stark. He almost destroyed the world, so stop me.
I
But
don't know. You have a kind of a Tony Stark in you.
I know.
The way you like to make all these plans and not tell us what's going on.
Yeah, it's true.
And then we have to react afterwards.
Until things go wrong.
Yeah.
Ultron is stuff that can be anywhere, anytime, rebuild himself over and over again, regenerate stronger. And that is why he is considered right now, as far as this series goes in the cinematic universe, the ultimate villain. I'm gonna have to pull a Furious 7 with this.
Okay.
Let me just go ahead and say right now, so that there is no misunderstanding, that so you can hear me clear. This is good. It's very good. And I'm saying that right now because y'all ain't going Hulk shit on me, you know, for me sitting up here criticizing this movie. Because that's what y'all would do. You want this movie to be so great, and you want to hear that this is the best movie ever. And if I say anything other than that, y'all gonna lose y'all's fucking mind out there. It's a fun movie. And it's giving you what Marvel feels you want out of an Avengers film. A lot of destruction. There's a lot of explosions, a lot of special effects, a lot of great set pieces. And in between that, we get to see the Avengers do what they do. Even through all their bickering and everything, they team up and they crack jokes, they have fun, and they work together really cool. I mean, in this movie, you get to see them work together in ways where they work like a fucking basketball team, a baseball team.
Basketball team is the best way to put it. That's one thing that you see a progression that's happened between the first and second movie is that they really are truly a team.
Yeah, they realized that the teamwork was one of the things that people liked about the first movie. Now, having said all that, it feels more blockbustery than the last film, too.
Okay.
And what I mean by that is that you get a little bit of story here, you get a little bit of story there, but most of the other time, you're getting more special effects. I mean, there are more battles here than there were in the first film, and maybe some people would like that, but it really does get exhausting after a certain point. I mean,
Battle fatigue.
Yeah, it's not even battle fatigue, it's blockbuster fatigue. This is just a couple of street cars and street races away from being Furious 7 almost. I felt like the story was more wedged in than it was actually fleshed out as a...
Really?
Yeah, I do, man. In that sense, I think that the first movie is stronger. I think that the first movie... And plus, you got to consider that we've gotten past the whole novelty of Marvel doing something that cinema hasn't done before. We've gotten past the novelty of everybody having their own movies and coming together for one film and expanding on these bigger stories. Now that we've seen that, you know, this is more than ever the time to concentrate on these characters. And they do, don't let me sit up here and make me feel like I'm criticizing the whole time, because there are nice touches that they expand on with the characters in this movie. I like that they've expanded on the characters of Black Widow, the Hulk, and their relationship. But you know,
as much as they can.
As much as they can.
So,
as long as I don't think the Hulk can ever reach orgasm. You know?
I mean, now, hey, didn't you jump down my throat not too long ago when I suggested this?
Did I?
Yo, you did.
Did
you
I?
and Ray, actually.
Okay, well, I didn't see the movie. All
But
right.
still, the idea of it, you were just like,
All right,
you dumb
you're right.
motherfucker.
I didn't say that.
You
All
dumb
right.
hot motherfucker, you did. Dumb hot black ass motherfucker. You said all three of those things.
Did I?
Sounds like something you would say, doesn't it?
Well, you know what?
Yeah.
Turns out you are right, hot, stupid, black ass motherfucker. You know, I give it to you. Because in this one, they pretty much, the trailer was hinting that they might be together, but the movie just says, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, from the trailer, I was kind of like, yeah, they just toying with us. They try to make us think something that's, you know, this scene's taken out of context.
No. And it's a good thing, too, because when nobody can control the Hulk, the Black Widow comes in, she's like, you know what? I'm fucking him. I got it. He ain't gonna hurt me. Fuck!
Hey, big guy.
What you want? Oh, shit, sorry. I'm sorry. Okay.
Well, I was just trying to have fun like the rest of the guys. Yeah. Like he had an orgasm.
Yeah.
No.
Whoa.
Fuck you! Motherfucker, you the biggest one on the team. And when mama tell you settle your ass down, you can't do it. I mean, that pussy got to his ass too. Look at him. That pussy hit him hard. You bitch. You know Black Widow don't show nobody that shit. Because they be laughing at him. Captain America be like, God damn, you big pussy. He like, shut the fuck up. She didn't do nothing but touch his ass on his wrist, and he just coming in his pants hard. It's like, oh shit. Oh God.
I can't stand up.
Don't touch me. Go on now, go on.
Oh shit.
Somebody get a mop.
And a sandwich.
Shit. Which is why I was a little disappointed that there was so much action overshadowing this, because being that this is a script by Joss Whedon, the parts where he really shines for me is the humor.
The humor and all the character stuff. There's tons of that. I mean, lots and more than the first movie. I love the first movie. I don't know what made y'all get the impression I don't.
I knew you loved the first one.
Yeah,
I never said you didn't.
And I like this one better than the first one for the first 2 hours.
Okay, you say for the first 2 hours.
For the first 2 hours, I was just like, man, this might even be better than sex for me. I can't wait to watch this again. I never stopped laughing. The action was cool. Lots of character stuff. I was like, man, so much with the characters. This is what I really, really want. That fight between Hulk and the Hulk Buster or Veronica. When it got to that, I thought, okay, this is going to be too much. But I was like, man, there's so many great details in this. But it was the point where the Vision came in. Up to that point, I was like, wow, this is a really good Avengers movie. And after that point, it was an Avengers comic book movie.
And the action is great. Don't get me wrong. Like I said, it's just an overabundance of that. And it is one of those situations where it's almost borderline where you are tearing up too much. You're tearing up
a lot.
You know that all this destruction that they've caused is leading somewhere. Yeah. And even
absolutely.
Yeah, it's going to lead to something that's going to happen later on. And even Hulk, when he busts stuff up, he don't even remember. But they after he's done, they put a blanket on him. He's like, oh Lord, what do I do now?
Yeah, his ass was shell shocked.
He's like, I fucked up again. Why y'all keep doing this to me?
He's like that alcoholic who drank whiskey and blacked out and then hit on every woman at the party with his wife standing there. And the next morning,
he's over there with a hangover. What the fuck did I do now? Why y'all let me do this shit? Stop me from drinking. I'll turn into the Hulk. Whatever the fuck I'm doing. Outside of the small character stuff that we see with Hulk and Black Widow and even some of the other guys, it feels like it's working up. It feels like a good episode that's working up towards a great episode or something else. Because everything is kind of built to expand on a story that's already happened. Some storyline that's going to happen in another movie. It's little tidbits are laid out. I don't think we get enough of. Not a whole lot of a story-driven character. I mean, our character-driven story here.
Really? Because
not a whole lot. No.
I thought that first 2 hours it did all that. It was just in the last 30 minutes where it was like, all right, fun is fun, but we got another movie.
Yeah.
We got to set it up because we don't want to have to explain everything from the beginning in that next movie.
Well, I did enjoy the parts where and I'm talking about more with the fighting and the serious part of the movie. Because like I said, with a script from Joss Whedon, the humor is what really works here more than the drama, I think. I know of course, it's an Avengers movie. What the fuck you talking about drama? This ain't Shakespeare. But
no.
But you know what I'm saying.
No, that's plenty. I mean, he does a really good job of saying hey, there's action and there's jokes, but you care about these characters, and this is why you care about them.
Yeah.
And these are some real problems that they have.
Well, I felt like they set them up as characters. They set them up because we've seen them all have fun. They're at parties and stuff. They're dressed down.
Skibbity boom.
Never want to shrink from an honest challenge.
Get after it.
Here we go.
It's physics.
Physics.
All right, so what?
Hey, what the fuck did you think you were going to do? You ain't got that suit on right now.
Physics. I'll just use some leverage on it.
Be right back.
I'm about to take his arm off. Oh, fuck. Motherfucker. I'm going to let this play a little bit more because there was one part where Thor got a little nervous.
Come on, Cap.
Oh, shit.
You know what? I thought he was gonna reach up and snatch it back. Like, just give me my hammer.
Yeah, playtime over. Shit, I got something to do. Get my hammer. He looking like, goddamn, I'm about to lose Asgard, man. To this motherfucker. He said, I shouldn't have been playing like this. He like, my daddy gonna be mad.
Like that motherfucker lost it in a street race.
Yeah.
Oh, where's your hammer? Vin Diesel has it.
It's a long story.
Boy, I told you to quit fucking up. I mean, I really like the parts where it seems like the stakes are high, and it makes them human, even with them having superpowers and being, alien gods or whatever, because it shows that they are vulnerable. They are scared just like anybody else, and because of that fear, that's what, before anybody can come in with powers and tear them apart, it's their inner emotions that does it.
This could have been avoided if you hadn't played with something you don't
I'm
understand.
Sorry. I'm sorry. It is funny. It's a hoot that you don't get why we need this.
Tony, maybe this might not be the time.
Really?
Motherfucker, ain't nobody talking to you. Man, he got black on his ass. Motherfucker.
Yeah, look at that look.
Shut your goddamn ass up.
Well, some of the best elements are when him and Banner are working together. Like,
Yeah.
he's like, the two scientists are working together.
Yeah.
Putting this, and the whole time Banner's like, man, I don't know about this, but Tony Stark is the alpha male. He's like, just do it. Come on, we better than them. We smarter than them. Listen to me. Don't listen to them.
Yeah.
Forget your heart. Forget your conscience. Listen to me. We gonna do something cool.
I know. And then,
Tony Stark is Yogi and Bruce Banner's Boo Boo.
Boo Boo, you know what? And they
know about this.
I don't know about this, Tony. Hey, shut up, Bruce.
I mean, you could totally see Civil War happening because through all these movies, all the Iron Mans, all the Avengers, everything, Tony Stark is Tony Stark.
Yeah.
And he's the guy on your side. He finances everything. He's the smartest one, but he's a dick. And he thinks about what he thinks is right, and he thinks he knows more than everybody else. So he's going to do what he's going to do.
That is true, man. That is true.
And every time you think, I mean, he ain't as bad as Magneto, but he's just a shade under that.
He's egotistical, and Thor, you can't really blame him because Thor is the only way I'm gonna get through this motherfucker if I choke his ass. You hear me now? He said, bitch, I ain't even from here, and I see how you fucking things up. And my girlfriend lives here, so quit fucking around, all right? Very, very good film, though, as far as a popcorn movie goes. And it's not Iron Man 3, like Martin said, to where it's just a commercial. I mean, Iron Man 2 to where it's commercial for Iron Man 3 and the next Avengers movie and whatever else they're setting up. It does offer more than Iron Man 2.
Yeah.
It's, like I said, man, I'm not going to tell people not to see it. You're going to have fun. I'm doing this strictly from a grade level right here. I'll probably see this again. I want to see it again to see how I feel about it the next time. But I'm giving this an extremely high matinee. I mean, it's a hairline away from a full price. But
Ooh, I don't know this guy.
Oh man, come on.
Maybe
I mean, he's not the guy we've sat here with for the last year, who's been going ape shit over this movie and anything with the Marvel logo on it.
Yeah.
For me, I was thinking about this movie and I was like, I think this movie might get my better than sex until the last 30 minutes. And I was like, all right, the rest of this, I don't hate it. I don't even dislike it, but I only just like it. It takes it back to being a full price, even a high full price. Because I was like, was I entertained? Hell yeah, I was fucking entertained. And everything I feared that might happen really didn't. And I was entertained in ways that I wasn't expecting. I appreciated all the little details, the touches of character. I can't wait to watch this movie again. I wish it had finished stronger. But at the same time, like you're saying, like, well, maybe the third one, when it wraps it all up. But I think you can kind of see, like, it's going in a more comic book direction, which might be not what you want.